So last week I attended this 3-day workshop for entrepreneurs, and I'd signed up for it like 8 or 9 months ago, and I was really excited about going. It was held by a prominent figure kind of in the entrepreneurial space, and when I got there, man, it was like 100 people, and the people at this event were just like crushing it, like way outside of my level. Like some of the people there just doing incredible things in business, so financially just crushing it. And as situations like that often do, it really stoked my ego, or I should point to here actually, my ego, which is my mind. And I started to do all the things that we all often do when it's maybe someone we know that we went to high school with is doing better than us financially, or we see someone that has something that we have that we want but don't have. And I started feeling less than, and I started feeling just like not enough. And so my mind's racing, and I'm thinking, okay, I gotta start a new business. I gotta monetize my music. I gotta get my music, more sales. Like I gotta make this profitable. And I knew that wasn't true to myself, because I've been doing a lot of work on who I show up in the world as, my state of being, deepening my spiritual practice through meditation and through reading great, authors, in the Bible, Eckhart Tolle, different authors out there that dive into spirituality. But it really took me a couple days to kind of get grounded, and what I realized was, after I kind of came back to center, yeah, I got a lot of great business ideas, and I'm going to be able to use those, and that was excellent. But what I was most proud of is that I did not get caught up in my old way of thinking, which is more is going to make me happier. More is never going to make me happier. In fact, more in the traditional sense, bigger house, faster car, nicer clothes, usually creates more problems. And so it put a smile on my face, because, a part of me, at least for now, is dead. Like, that stuff has its place, and the techniques and the strategies and a lot of the people I met, super great and super cool. But my focus is no longer on success, traditional success, financial success being what's going to save me, or what's going to make me happier, or what's going to fulfill me long term. And that's the word fulfillment that actually excites me a lot more now. Is, I want to live a life true to myself and be fulfilled at the end of the day. I don't want to have any regrets. And so how do I do that? I enjoy the journey today. My state of being is primary now. I'm kind of like sweaty. I came back from yoga. I did a course this morning on conscious manifestation that Eckhart Tolle taught. Not to like bang the drum that that's cool, but just I'm spending more time now in my state of consciousness being primary, my state of being, who I show up in the world as, always being primary. And the doing part, the success or any financial success or objects or possessions, always secondary. And when I do that, number one, I allow the happiness that's already inside of me to bubble up to the surface. And so the thing I'm looking for is here instantly. It's already available to me just by being centered and being present. And it's always an up and down. It's not a perfect journey, but that's always available to me. And when I do that, it also multiplies out into the world, because what lights me up is, I don't know, when you catch a disease, I can't think of the word right now, but it's infectious. It's infectious. So, but that all starts with being present and being happy in the moment, and realizing that you are spirit, I am spirit, and I'm part of the universe, I am life, and that the foundation is laid. The happiness is there, the presence is there, the being is there, the aliveness is there, and now I can go out into the world and balance being with doing, and go after things that excite me and make money and things like that. But it's always rooted in being. So that's one of the most valuable things I've learned over the last few years, and it was evident that I'm getting better at it through this experience I had last week. So if this resonates with you at all, I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts or suggestions, or your own journey. Because if we can actually enjoy the journey and enjoy this moment, which is easier for me to do when I'm in a good place and rooted in being, and who I'm being in the world, you know, my state of consciousness, then everything else unfolds with much more effortless ease. So I'd love to hear your story. Thanks.
When I get up, I get out of bed. I'm always tired, losing you like the sun.